We are here at the Empire Fight Camp and watching this. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitali Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitali Klitschko.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nice hook. The left jab is landing at will. That right hook's already working well. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us. Not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You want to take that confidence away. Go out.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just the round back. Take away that confidence.
Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second.
There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missed with that hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
There's an old saying, a good big one will always beat a good little one.
There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Nope, that jab not going to score. These two fighters are made for one another. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Down goes Larry Holmes. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Holmes and now. There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They're counter punching. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Catch and shoot. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
On to the fifth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punch. Good defense with that left jab. Punch, counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, Klitschko stumped. Down goes Klitschko. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh,
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been posting one.
There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Swing and a miss with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice job blocking the hook. That jab doesn't find a home. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Klitschko is dazed. Let's Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go, it's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is...
Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
There's a counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble. Klitschko is on the canvas. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
6, 7. Are you okay?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Klitschko is dazed. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Has to be careful. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough...
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting...
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
And there's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Straight right just misses. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Misses with that. Hold that thought! Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And Larry Holmes goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Oh my God, Johnny! And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. This is the 10th. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Hook won't score. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Klitschko couldn't take any more. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. You want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No rest for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8.
Same again.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes.
Whoa! Can you believe this? Larry Holmes is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you still want to fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Oh, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about Holmes. And there's the bell to start round 12. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a nuts here away from getting stopped.
Seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Hold that thought. Klitschko is dazed. Klitschko is on the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods, took him out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.